How's it going, everyone? It's Ben Vibrant here. I'm going to show you 3 simple techniques on Logic Pro X that you can do to make your vocals sound clean and crisp in the mix. So as you can see here, I've just got a dry stereo file, a vocal from a friend of mine called Joe Chisongo.
Love your brother.
The vocals already sound pretty crisp,
Love your sister.
but what I'll show you will
Love
apply
your
to any
brother.
type of vocal. So that's, for example, if you're using dialogue for
Love your
games,
sister. Love your
voiceovers for
brother.
radio. These 3 simple techniques will just clean it out
Love your
and make it
sister.
sound
Love your
banging.
brother.
So the first thing you want to do is get an equalizer. Apple's got a pretty good EQ here. I like to use the Waves Q8, but you can find the Apple equalizer here, and I'll use that today.
Love your
So this will
sister.
just show the
Love your
full
brother.
frequency range of the vocals, and you just want to cut it by 100 dB
sister.
in the
Love
low
your
end,
brother.
and this will clean out any, for example, mic bumps, low
Love your
breaths,
sister.
just
Love
any
your
from the low
brother.
end. This will just clean it out. This is essential for
Love your
making sure that
sister.
vocal sounds
Love your
crisp and clean.
brother.
Just bypass it here,
Love
just
your
see the difference.
sister. Love your brother. Love your sister. Love your brother.
Okay, that's sounding pretty nice and clean so far. Next thing you're going to need is a compressor. As you can see, Apple's got the compressor here, but I like to use my Waves C1 compressor. I think it's pretty essential if you want to get into mixing and mastering properly. You should definitely get this Waves compressor. Same principle though for the Apple compressor. As you can see, threshold, attack, release, threshold here, ratio, attack, and release.
Love your sister.
So first things first,
Love
just
your
change that
brother.
ratio. Usually an 8:1 or 4:1
sister.
I like to do
Love your brother.
for vocals depending on the sound. So I'm
Love
gonna
your
put
sister.
8. Whoa,
Love your
it's got a bit too
brother.
high, 1 second.
Love your sister. Love your brother. Love
Actually, I'm
your
going to change it
sister.
to a 4.
Love your brother.
So that's 4:1 ratio. And then you're going to make that attack around 10. You want to have that attack sounding punchy and relatively thick, so 10's a good ratio for it. That release, keep it 50, 55. Keeping the release at 50 will just avoid over compression and make the vocal sound pretty natural
Love
still.
your sister. Love your brother.
So you kind of want to achieve a -5 to -10 gain
Love your
reduction at the
sister.
loudest peaks.
Love your brother.
So let's just do that now.
Love your sister. Love your brother.
Okay, so the last thing I like to do is just add a DeEsser onto the vocal. And this just takes away any sibilance. Like in the high end, you want to take any like hiss or kind of sound. You add a DeEsser to it. And usually set the frequency range to around
sister.
6,000
Love
to
your
7,000.
brother.
So the frequency I've set to 6,000 here.
Love your sister.
And then you
Love
just
your
want to be
brother.
seeing the tip,
Love your sister.
sort of the
Love
tip
your
in that
brother.
end poking through. And this just takes
Love
away
your sister.
any
Love
sibilance
your
in the high
brother.
end. So that's 3 simple techniques you can use to make your vocals sound cleaner within any mixing purposes. An EQ, a compressor, and a DeEsser.
Love your
Thanks
sister.
for watching, everyone.
Love your brother.